Hey, what's up geeks? It's another Geekend and I hope you're doing good. So by the way, my name is Ian from PinoyMetroGeek.com and now Pinoy Metro Geek YouTube channel. So in this new normal, Huawei never fails to drop exciting phones in their entry-level lineup. And their latest addition to the series is the Huawei Y6p. This appeals to the budget-conscious and those who need a go-to device for basic smartphone activities like calling, messaging, occasional gaming, and video calling. So I know that this has been released earlier this year, but I think it's quite fitting to take the handset for a review because most of the students or parents are looking out for a gadget that is solid and has a good value for money. So if you're watching this, you're probably considering this phone right now, so let's not keep you waiting.
Let's go.
Alright, before we go to the review, let's take this out of the box first. Huawei is very generous enough to include a complete set of out-of-the-box items with the Huawei Y6p. We have the power brick together with a micro USB cable, and on top of that, we also have a pair of headphones which you could hardly find with an entry-level handset these days. We also have some documentations, Huawei warranty card, the pin injector tool, and I'm also happy about the inclusion of the headphones since it will be a useful accessory for those who intend to use the smartphone for homeschooling. So the Huawei Y6p sports a shiny exterior which mimics a glass finish. Yeah, I know most of us calls it a glass-stick design. So the backing of our emerald green unit is very classy and it exudes some kind of an electric accents here when hit by a light source. So unlike the backing, the railings or the frame over here comes with a matte finish. So I think it kind of gives the handset a good grip when you try to hold it in one hand. Speaking of the sides, there's a SIM tray on the left while the power button and the volume keys are on the right side. The top comes with a secondary microphone and the bottom houses the micro USB port, the audio jack, primary microphone, and the speaker grill. The Huawei Y6p might be a budget phone, but that doesn't stop the handset to impress you with its very solid build. On the front, it comes with a 6.3-inch dewdrop display with 720p HD Plus resolution and 88.4% screen-to-body ratio. So as you can see, the bezels are quite thin, but you can still see that the chin is quite sizable. The display may come short comparing it to some of its rivals, but with my time using it, I think the screen is quite good. Color accuracy is decent as well as contrast and saturation. You can toggle the screen's color temperature from cool to warm. The viewing angles is quite fine, so sharing Netflix shows with friends and family may always be a good idea using this phone. There's a zippy fingerprint sensor mounted on the back panel, and I think this placement is still a sweet spot for fingerprint sensors, and it's very accessible even when you're holding the phone with one hand. At the heart of the Huawei Y6p is the MediaTek Helio P22 processor. This chipset is quite popular to entry-level handsets due to its performance and battery efficiency. Games like Mobile Legends and Call of Duty run smoothly with the Huawei Y6p. Between the two, playing Mobile Legends offers a better gaming experience due to the app's graphic requirements. In our Antutu benchmark test, the smartphone tallied a 91,519 score, which is quite decent in its class. When it comes to the audio capability, the Huawei Y6p's down-firing speaker is loud enough for your binge-watching activities. The sweet spot is around 70 to 90% volume, and beyond that, the audio tends to get distorted. However, you can still use the headphone jack if you need better audio with the help of third-party accessories. Okay, let's talk about the camera. So the back panel is headlined by a triple rear camera setup. The main sensor is a 13MP camera, and there's also a 5MP ultra-wide camera and another 2MP for the depth sensor. So on the flip side, you'll also have an 8MP selfie camera. So in good lighting conditions, shots from the main camera are quite good. Photos come with good color accuracy and saturation. Details are also acceptable with mediocre dynamic range. For its class, I'm quite impressed by the amount of great shots that I took from this phone. So in low light conditions, noise tends to get prevalent. Colors are also muted. And if you're looking for a night mode feature, well, sadly, you cannot find it here. Photos from the selfie camera are great for social media. The camera app comes with a beauty function which is definitely fun to use. And you can also shoot up to 1080p videos at 30 frames per second. So the Huawei Y6p boots with Android 10 with Huawei's EMUI 10.1 on top. So you have the option to have a standard home screen, or you can also use the drawer mode for a more classic Android feel. But okay, let's go straight to everyone's concern. The smartphone does not support Google mobile services. So this means that apps developed by Google does not come pre-installed. And also, we don't have a Google Play Store in here. However, Huawei is hard at work in developing alternatives like the Huawei App Gallery. This marketplace is tailored for Huawei devices. So this means that there are tons of updates to look forward to. And also, if you're trying to search for your favorite apps, you can try to use Huawei's Petal Search. This app will direct you to a trusted third-party platform on where you can download your favorite apps if it's not available in the app gallery. Huawei Y6p's main turf is its battery capacity. On paper, the handset packs 5000 mAh battery. The smartphone also supports a micro USB port, which is expected at this price point. And one of my favorite features is the reverse charging, wherein you can use this smartphone's battery to power your other device. On the downside, there's no fast charging feature here, so I think it would take for about 2 hours or more to fully charge this phone. So the Huawei Y6p is only priced at 5,990. So I think this handset poses to be a better deal than most of the smartphones in its price range. It comes with a juicy 5000 mAh battery with reverse charging capability, glass-thick design, decent cameras, 4 gigs of RAM. On software side, Huawei has made bigger strides, but of course, there's no denying the fact that this does not come with Google mobile services. But if you're cool with the Huawei developed alternatives like the Petal Search and the Huawei App Gallery, I think the Huawei Y6p would be an ideal smartphone for you. So there you go, geeks. Thank you for joining me. And if ever you have questions about this smartphone, just comment down below. And you know that I'm always there in the comment section, right? Of course, you can also subscribe to us through that subscribe button below, or you can also hit that bell notification icon so you'll be notified when we publish new videos. So that's all for me, geeks. Have a great geekend, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!